There is a silent risk in modern parenting. The possibility that our current methods are engineering our children to become lifelong financial liabilities. Most of us fall into a default mode. We provide food, shelter, and love, while quietly hoping our kids will simply find their way once they hit adulthood. But hope isn't a strategy the modern economy respects. Today's markets are designed to extract value from the passive and the unprepared. When we leave character and financial literacy to chance, we often find we've raised a dependent consumer, someone who relies on external support rather than their own ability to produce. Reversing this outcome requires more than just better intentions. It requires a structural plan, a blueprint designed to build independence into a child's foundation. Basic provision is the bare minimum for survival, but securing a future in an unpredictable world requires a move away from passive parenting and toward a structured development of a child's actual capabilities. This is illustration 32 from the Wealth and Joy manual. It functions as an architectural guide for shifting a child's trajectory from a long-term burden to an independent powerhouse. At the very bottom of the page, the manual defines the goal clearly: cultivating children into assets. The author circled the word for child in yellow, reminding us that their development is the primary variable. Moving a child from a cost center to a revenue generator means shifting your focus. You stop managing their daily needs and start managing the growth of their long-term value. The image uses a temple to illustrate its point. A secure future needs load-bearing pillars. The first pillar is financial IQ. It's about a child understanding how capital moves and how money actually works. Next is learning ability. The most valuable skill is the capacity to unlearn old methods and master new ones quickly. The center pillar is energy, the physical and mental stamina required to stay focused. Then there is courage. This is the bravery needed to take a calculated risk. The final pillar is time. It represents a child's ability to master their own schedule and prioritize their most limited resource. These 5 traits work as a single system. If even one pillar is missing, the structure becomes unstable, making a collapse back into dependency much more likely. On the bottom right, there is a final point of emphasis. The author added a heavy yellow underline beneath the words for these 5 great pillars. This highlight suggests that these pillars don't just appear on their own, they have to be built. It's an instruction for parents to start the construction project early. The character at the center shows us the result: a child who stands confidently among their own resources, holding their own wealth. When those 5 pillars are firmly in place, the child gains the capability to generate their own independence and secure their own future. Relying on hope alone creates a liability. By intentionally building these 5 pillars, you transform that liability into an asset that can stand on its own.